you can see from the title of my edu session now is about body language. Just like what our theme today is, the title would be Your Body Speaks. If you're asking a question, how can our body speak? That's nice question because sometimes we're not aware that we always do things or move our hands, move our body, and subconsciously that it indicates certain message. That's why learning about body language is important. It's not about how you move your body a lot as long as people see you from afar, no, but as long as it is effective and then people can relate and then can understand the message that you are saying, it will improve and help your performance a lot. That's why I put the subtitle here, enhance your public speaking skills, sorry typo, powerfully. Because it's not always about powerful words, but it's also a powerful body language. So next, W and W, what is body language and why is body language important? If you're questioning about these two questions, let me tell you that body language is a form of non-verbal cues where body language plays a part in our communication on daily basis. It's not only in our speech performance or our performance in our work, but it's also on daily basis. How you can influence people, how you can make people believe with what you are saying. Body language plays an important part in your communication. So from now, you have to be really aware of what kind of body language that you will display to people around you. And why is body language important? So, body language is important because body language itself helps our message resonated well to the audience. So when people see us giving a speech or probably selling a product or probably see us convincing them to believe what we are saying, body language will help this a lot. Because actually, when we are speaking, only 7% of our spoken words are resonated to audience. When you are writing like 700 or 1,000 words of script, only 7% of your spoken words can be understood well by the audience. And then 38% will be false to your voice tone. So how you manage your voice tone is also important for your speech delivery. And then 55% will fall to your body language. Because when you just say a set of sentences without showing your sincerity or without showing your emotion, without doing anything, your audience will be confused on what state you would like to give to them. Is she happy or is she telling us a heartbreaking story? Nobody will know what we are saying if we just say a set of sentences without doing anything, without maximizing our body. That's why body language is very important. And body language itself includes gestures, facial expressions, movements, voice projection, eye contact, and many more. Now let's talk about gestures first. We have descriptive gestures. And descriptive gestures is actually where you enhance or you improve your quality of speaking by showing us and by clarifying what we are saying with our hands or our body to show numbers, to show location, or to show our position, and many more. To show about shape, like big. I see a big elephant. And just compare it with I see a big elephant. How can you compare with that? How big the big elephant with big elephant? Can you see the difference? That's why body language is important. And the next one is empathic. Empathic gestures show our emotion. So you can show us whether you are happy, like, wow, remember guys, I got the lottery. Or I lost my dear friend. So you can play with your face muscles here and maximize the message with your empathic gestures. Probably you can show us that you are angry, like doing this. Or if you want to show determination of your doing, you can do this. And then the next one is suggestive gestures. Suggestive gestures shows how you want your message to be delivered to your audience. Like when you show like this, your audience will get a feeling that, oh, this person is arrogant. Or when you are doing this, or probably Dinny is still thinking about something. And then the next one is prompting. Prompting gestures means like when you want a response from your audience. Please give a big round of applause for this speaker. Or can you raise your hand, something like that. So it is called prompting gestures. And then it is good to attract your audience attention. Sometimes when you deliver your speech, probably they are not to focus on you, so you can doing this. And the next one is the facial expression, just like what I told you briefly in the gestures part, that you have your face muscle, so you need to maximize that by doing this. Like when you are happy, just show that you are happy. Like, wow, with sincerity and surprise. You can also try to furrow your eyebrows like this to show that you are sad or you're worried or many things. And the movements. We have two kinds of movements, voluntary movements and then involuntary movements. Voluntary movements practically seem like gestures. So when you are prepared with the gestures and then you have purposeful meanings to that gestures. And then involuntary movement is something that we have to avoid actually, because something like a tongue click, like, or doing this, stomping your feet. Involuntary movements means that movements that you are not aware. So this is something that you do subconsciously, and then it can be distracting to your audience. So we need to lessen the amount of involuntary movements, just like doing things or biting your nails, or just sometimes people do like this, playing with their fingers. So we have to avoid that. And then how to enhance a speech with powerful body language. First, let your body mirror your feelings. So if you want to show your vulnerability, just show it. Show that you are very sad with your stories. If you want to show people that you are proud of your achievement, show them. Let them feel through your story, through your body. And next one is minimize distracting movements or gestures, or what we call as involuntary movements. And then the next one is practice in front of mirror, because if you are practicing without a mirror, you will not know how to what extent you have maximized your facial expressions or your body language. So you can practice it in front of the mirror to practice with the big gestures, or how big the gestures will be, and how maximize your facial expressions, and then how effective your movements when you walk to the right or left, and many more. So practice in front of the mirror is important. And thank you. Let's practice for next